official, Dayan, to take the reserve seat. Dayan, please take your reserve seat. Meron pa. Yeah, Jack.
Jacket.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Next question.
Yes.
But anytime na yan,
Yeah, Coach, maybe you, Coach Denise and Coach Bobby, what is the commitment of Phil Tanaw to the girls? Because before, it was not, the girls are not prioritized. No? It's really the main, the men's team.
Can I? Yes.
Dayan can also answer.
Sige.
Yeah.
But, yeah, go ahead.
For Philta,
Yes.
Hello. Yeah, Philta is very supportive now, especially with si Miss Tonya.
Mendoza.
Yeah, Miss Mendoza sa Superbike yan. So, talagang very supportive and of course with January, Mayor January and Mayor Olivares. Yeah. Na very talaga walang problema. Like this preparation sobra. We're very thankful kami.
Coach, Ms. Denise, please.
I mean, but to add, I guess, for me, I've been part of national teams since about 2003. So I've been around Philippine tennis for 22 years. I definitely think this time, the last few years, has been the most supportive I've been a part of. Sometimes I'm a little jealous compared to when I was a player. It's a fantastic job. The resources and the support that these four players have gotten so far has been incredible, probably incomparable from even when I received as a player. And I'm not complaining. I had a great time when I was a player, but I definitely think this group of girls and players are very, very fortunate and lucky to have this new association.
So admittedly, we have a lot to work on. Like, we have a lot to catch up on. As you know, Alex Ayala pretty much made it on her own, right? And it takes a lot to succeed in tennis. But on the part of the Philta, we have started. So, you know, the tennis takes a long time. We're starting to support our players as best as we can, getting programs going, getting teams together, trying to do it better, as Denise was saying, and like Bob was saying, Tonette, we're so happy that she's with Philta because she's like really on top of a lot of the details which need to be taken care of. Things like, you know, like uniforms and just scheduling and flights and getting players. So we can say that we are committed to really grow and develop our women's team because of course we have a lot of young girls now who are looking up to Alex Ayala and actually dreaming. It takes a lot to be able to achieve what she has, but at least we can provide hopefully the support that we can for now. Like, we have a lot of ITF junior tournaments now that we've started, so our players can get the opportunity to get ranked now, right? Like, you know, she won a tournament because before, when we were suspended, there were no tournaments, so all our players had to travel abroad, so that was expensive. So now this year, we have, or since last year, we've had 4 ITF junior tournaments. So at least that's a start. We're really hoping to get more women join the Women's Open. So we're trying to get the National Opens, the sponsors of the National Open to also mount Ladies Opens and to also increase the prize money so that there's motivation for the juniors and the college players to play in the national level. And then of course, we're trying to, through the national team, we're trying to make the young players aspire to be in the national team because there's something to look forward to. And I really believe that we definitely have a chance to succeed in the world stage in women's tennis, as Alex has proven, but it takes a lot, years, right? You know, Alex has been at it for like 10, 15 years. It costs a lot of money. You have to travel, and you know, it's like these girls are doing it in the junior level and then to continue on to the senior level. So it's a process, so please be patient with us, but we're really trying our best and hopefully we'll get more funding. And I don't know if I'm really allowed to say right now, but also down the road we're, you know, together with John Ray Chanco and Eric Olivares, we're trying to get a professional women's tournament here in the Philippines, but it's still a dream. It's still not yet happening, but
Challenger.
that's one of the down the line.
maybe Challenger.
Yeah, like at the lowest level muna, a 125. Yeah, so then I also want to say, like, we're super thankful that Denise has come on board to be the national team coach, okay, because she knows a lot of the players, she's been there, And then, of course, now we're super happy that Bobby has agreed to be the coach. We tried to get him last year, but he's super busy traveling with the girls and the juniors. So with their experience, and not just experience, but it's really the heart. It's really the heart and the passion to want the team to succeed. Not just in the ladies, but in the men's. But syempre, nadehado na talaga yung women's because it's been a while, di ba? Like you were saying, na hindi priority. So hopefully makita ng mga babae ngayon na priority na kami ngayon and we have high hopes for them. So, help na lang and thanks for the support.
Yeah, last question for Coach Bobby and Coach Denise. Looking ahead, what are your dreams for your players? Do you want them to be the next world number 62, higher than Alex, or what do you want for them to stay just for the national team to represent the country, or let them have their way up? What is your long-term vision and dreams for them?
I think first, like kind of what Diane said, especially with our 2-year ban, I think is try to create some stability. I think having players, consistent players who not only want to play for the national team, who want to represent our country, but also do very well in the SEA Games. I think having depth is also important. Having at least 10 females around us competing for spots, being able to increase our level as a whole, trying to get, I know what Diane said, at least 20 women's solid tennis players in our country. I think that's a great start to put with. I think a long-term vision is to have a better certain culture, I guess, around women's tennis, that we are helping each other, we're representing our country, we are providing gold medals in SEA Games, we're representing ourselves in Asian Games. I think, just like Diane said, it takes lots of resources, support, sacrifices of time, of funding, and it takes 10, 15 years to get to top 60 in the world. What Ayala has done is really incredible. And I think, yes, that is a dream that all of us, including myself, have, but I think being able to be surrounded with a group of not only young females, but just a lot of women who want to participate in women's tennis and our country and represent as well with our skill level and getting gold medals, and not just in SEA Games but in Asian Games, I think that would be a great goal for the next 5, 10 years.